All right. I
Yeah.
am I am Keith B. Sharp, and this is The Art of Skate. And I have here today with me, what's your Instagram name, fam?
DJ Wayne D10. Real
Okay.
simple.
We gonna put it in the caption as well, so it'll be captioned out. It's a pleasure to have you here. Pleasure to have you with us.
It's an honor to be here.
It's somebody that I've known for some time, and definitely an honor to be able to sit down and chop it up finally.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I can appreciate the time. I got a few questions for you. So, being that you're a DJ, how did you get started in your DJ experience?
How I got started in the DJ world, you know, it curated from me as a little kid, loving music. You know what I'm saying? Then it kind of grew into me actually like kind of figuring out like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. You know, I have a passion about radio. You know, and that's where the DJ kind of, you know, conceived from. It was one day, or better yet, when I was in high school, like my junior to sophomore or senior year to high school, on my way home, I would stop at the record store, and I would just get records, like actual vinyl records.
Hey, a lot of people don't even know,
Nah.
like vinyl records
Yeah,
still
like,
like
you know what
back
I'm
in the
saying?
day,
Like,
right?
I was into that, you know.
Right.
I had one record player at the house, one record player, you know, and that's why I was able to really like, you know, get into it. From there, I DJ'd my senior year, well, a part of my senior year homecoming dance.
How was that experience?
Yeah, no, that
Because
was
just-
dope because that was really right at the beginning of when I started. And to have that opportunity to have your peers go, oh, you know, he's doing it. It was definitely a memory in high school that I'll never forget, for sure, you know. And then from there, I had an uncle that DJ'd in San Diego.
Okay.
One day I go to a family trip out there. He had a DJ gig that Saturday. We were there Friday. And we were leaving Friday.
Okay.
And he said, Wayne, you want to stay and DJ the party? Because it was a 16-year-old party.
Okay.
And I said, yeah. Boom. Once I was able to do that, that was just CDs, too. CDs. We put the CDs in, change it, take the CDs out. You know what I'm saying? It was
So
like
that was the
That
beginning.
was like my first real, like,
Okay.
DJing experience. And then from there, I got hooked. Of course, I went into being in an R&B group.
Okay.
Right out of high school.
Okay.
So that kind of helped me with the knowledge.
Okay.
And building the love that I have for music.
Okay.
Then from there, I went into doing high schools, dances, you know, proms,
Or you
all
ju-
that
You
stuff.
just blew up.
And then from there, I went into the skate world. So it
Okay.
kind of just, you know, worked in my favor.
Okay. All right. That's dope. I mean, that's a dope way to like give it nice and concise, you know?
Yeah. In the short version.
Yeah. That was a lot. It was a little, but it was a lot.
A lot, but little.
But we appreciate you sharing first and foremost, so
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
I guess my next question would be, being that you're a DJ, what are some of the pros and cons at DJing in the skate community? Because even now, we're at Pigeon right now, so you're DJing in the skate community. So what's the pros and cons of being a DJ in the skate community?
I'll start with the pros. The pros of being a skate DJ is the effect that you have on people.
Okay.
To be able to know that skaters take this as therapy, as a getaway, and for you to be the
We do.
curator of the vibe to help them escape, I think that's probably top of the list for me, you know?
Skating is definitely therapy, and
Very much so.
and it's very therapeutic if you get the music right.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Oh, man, that's very
'Cause
important.
once
That's,
music-
we're the heartbeat as far as the DJs go, you know? So-
You listen, no music. Yeah, I
There's-
could get it, but it's gonna be an
not gonna be the same.
arduous process.
Yeah, it's not
you
going
know?
to be the same. Facts.
It's definitely
Facts.
gonna be an arduous process.
So the the cons is that, you know, sometimes you want to please everybody, but you can't.
no,
You know, what I like to say is you can accommodate everybody.
Definitely.
But you can't please them.
definitely.
So
not.
that comes along with the complaints. You
Right.
know, sometimes the complaints come from people that support you.
right.
You know, it can
Right.
get real kind of tense or spicy, I like to call it.
It definitely
you
gets
know?
spicy.
So overall, the cons, it can be the politics of it,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Because everybody feels like, especially nowadays, everybody feels entitled to an opinion. it's okay to have your opinion, but at the same time, you have to be mindful about how that opinion affects me as a DJ.
I think that people don't take other people into consideration as much as we should.
Not as much as we should.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's good to be able to talk about that and have a dialogue about it,
Very
because
much
at
so.
the end of the day, like, we're not the only ones living on this earth, right? It's
Yes,
not
sir.
just me and you, Wayne.
Yes,
It's
sir.
me, you, and billions of other people.
Yes, sir.
So it's definitely good to be able to just take a moment and say, you know what?
Let me
How is
think
this
about
gonna-
it. you
how's
know?
this gonna affect somebody
Yeah,
else?
That part.
Right?
That part,
And
that
be
part.
able to share that, share somebody else's experience and say, okay, how can I move and adjust
Right.
to make this a good experience for everybody, not just me.
Exactly. Because I'm not the only one here.
So I guess my third question to you would be, what would your advice be to someone who may or may not skate, or they may or may not want to get into the DJ world? Because since you've been in the DJing game, I know you've seen some things come. I know in the time that you've been, I've seen some things go as well.
Right.
What would your advice be to a skater? Because you skate, I skate. And then what would your advice be as a DJ if somebody wanted to get into that realm?
My advice to those people, whether it's a skater, a new DJ, is I think the general thought of, or general perspective, that anything that you start new is going to have its bumps and its bruises.
100%.
A lot of people kind of get discouraged with the skaters. They don't want to fall.
Right.
But that's a part of it.
You got to mess
You know what
around
I'm
to
saying?
find out.
That's a part of it.
Yes.
As a skate DJ, you don't want the complaints, but that's a part of it.
Right.
That's how you learn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
how, what I embrace the complaints in the sense of knowing or asking, okay, if that's not what it is, then what is it? Let me know. That way I can figure it out.
But it's just that receptiveness that you have, and I think that's what helps you to excel in other areas where
Yes,
somebody
sir.
else may fail.
Yeah.
Because it's not all about you, right?
For sure.
Living in this world and being able to just share the experience with other people.
Yes.
I've noticed, like, yeah, I'm living in this skin. You know, I'm living externally,
Right.
but it ain't all about me.
Nah.
Right?
Nah. Especially as a DJ. You know, we kind of sometimes get caught up into playing what we want to hear.
Right.
What we want to hear. But it's not about us. It's about what you play. It's about what you it's about whatever you playing, whatever you're playing, how does that affect those people on the floor?
Yes.
Are they singing when they skate? You know, you can kind of tell the people, well, now that I've kind of gotten a little bit more into it, as far as the advanced part, I can kind of tell whether somebody is skating because they're actually into it and rolling,
Right.
or they're there because they paid their money to be there.
I would say,
different things.
I would say this, Wayne. I don't think we deal with too much of the money payers.
Not
I think,
now.
I think we got a
We
good
all right
vibe
now.
going
Yeah,
on,
we all right
right?
I
And
believe it.
and I definitely feel like now, like people like, you know, oh, Wayne gonna be there,
Right.
So there's
Yeah.
an experience.
And you know what? It's a blessing. And just to kind of give you a little insight, and then for the people that don't know me, how I got started in the whole skate DJ world, I went to Word on Wheels one day just to skate. They was having a little trouble with the DJ. You know, I credited the guy going, you know what? You got your laptop in the bag, so go ask them if they need any help.
Right.
I went there. I asked, shout out Sweet Pea. She was the manager at the time.
Okay.
And I said, you need any help? She said, please. So I got on. I DJ'd the last hour and a half of the session.
Okay.
Because of my knowledge, and you know, I've been skating for a long time, so I knew the format. So I was able to give all the specials, really keep everything, you know, within the culture. They called me the next day and said, hey, we want to hire you full time for a residency.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It happened just like that. And so, you know, because it happened like that, that's why I take it so serious.
Right.
Because that wasn't for me. That was God putting me in a position to be able to do what I do now.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so, yeah, it's crazy story.
That's dope.
Crazy story, but
Most people couldn't relate. I mean, that's not. I don't have a story like that.
I
you
feel
know.
it. Yeah. So,
But
and that's what makes it so unique.
I'm gonna say this, like how we met through Instagram.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and-
So let me tell you all how we met. So, you
Break it
know,
down, Wayne.
I'm looking for a videographer. I'm trying to step my game up within
Okay.
the whole skate DJ world.
Okay.
And not even with just the skate DJ world.
Right.
Within the DJ world
Right.
as a whole.
Right.
And I saw something on Instagram that he did. I said,
Right.
hold on. I like that. I like that. So, you know, we go under the barter system every so often. So I say,
Right.
look, you hook me up with the video, I get you in.
Right.
Every Friday.
Right.
And it started from there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was organic. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for allowing me to, you know what I'm saying, rock with you
You're
and all
welcome,
of that
family.
good stuff. Because, you know, we went from averaging 100 and maybe 25, 150 people on a Friday
Right.
to now we're averaging 250. You know,
300.
300. You know what I'm saying? We're in those numbers or whatnot.
Right.
So, you know, it's you know, Keys Be Sharp. Follow
Yeah.
them if you need, you know, shameless plug. If you need all that good stuff with the visuals, tap in with them. Good dude, good spirit, you feel me? And heavy with the camera, you feel me?
Man,
I gotta
hey.
change the song. Hold on, can we do it raw
Yeah,
like
go
that?
ahead,
My
go
bad.
ahead, go ahead.
Live at Pigeon every Thursday at Pigeon.
Right.
Right here, 7 p.m. to
Right.
10 p.m. 18 and over,
Right.
$15 to get in. I'm in the mix,
Right.
but I gotta change the song. We
Go
live.
ahead.
Hold
we
on.
live. So I want y'all to understand, like, that's my guy, right? So we're like live. We're doing this live. This is my guy, right? At the end of the day, he's one of the most receptive DJs that I know. He's one of the people that take their time to learn his craft and understand what the people want and then move with the people. He's not a person that is not receptive, and that in turn makes for somebody that's easy, open to make an adjustment, and then we still get the win at the end of the day. And that's what you want. You want the win. You don't want to be in a situation where you're with somebody and they can't adjust, because all life is going to be about is adjustment. So as we can adjust, we'll be able to move through this life and continue to move forward in a positive direction, as opposed to moving in a direction that is not going to be helpful to us at the end of the day. So that is our time. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you coming. Thank you for tuning in. This is The Art of Skate, and I am Keith B. Sharp. You guys be wonderful and take care. Cut it.